good morning. Today we're off to Ullswater. So we on Ennerdale. It's our last full day, so we'll see what today brings. But another beautiful day for us. Okay, this is
It's a
Ullswater.
nice bit to get down at the end there.
Which side?
At the end.
Josby, come on. It's warm up here. It's Brothers Water. No, it's not. Ennerdale water. Not too far, Simon. Shush! Shh! Good morning, final day today. We're on our way home. We have to be out over our lovely house by 10 a.m. Simon's just took the dogs for a walk. So it's been a lovely week. We've really enjoyed it. We've been so lucky with the weather all week. There's been no problems. Got a bit cool yesterday afternoon, but it was still cardy weather. It wasn't like we had to wear jackets. So it's been a lovely week. Hopefully you've seen some beautiful scenery along with us. And roll on November now for our Florida trip. Hi there, Kim here. Just want to give you a summary from our trip to the lakes. We had a great time. Weather was fab. Firstly, we stayed at Roslin, as I said in our first video. That was booked through Keswick Cottages. It's just a small company based in Keswick, so it's great. Great service because it's local, and they've got quite a lot of properties in the area, so it's worth checking them out. We've had no problem with them at all. Very reliable. We stayed in Portinscale. Now Portinscale is next. It's about half a mile from Keswick, which is the main town in the Northern Lakes. There is a little path which you can walk along to take you to from Portinscale into Keswick. So that's a nice little walk as well. But it's a nice quiet little village to be based at in the meantime. Obviously you could see the house was a lovely position for us, nice and quiet and everything as well. Also just on Keswick, they've got little supermarkets and the main high street. They do have a market on a couple of days. I think it's a Thursday and a Saturday. The market runs. I'm not sure. A few little pubs. There's a Weatherspoons, and we noticed when we were there this time that they're actually building a very small Premier Inn on the main road as you go into Keswick. So that's handy for anyone who doesn't have dogs or wants just a couple of days break. It doesn't open till December from what I saw on the website. And the prices weren't bad. I did have a look sort of for May time just to get an idea of costs, and it was around about £70 for a night, which isn't for the lakes. I thought it would be a lot more, to be honest, but it's in a nice little position as well. So you could always check that out as a new option, which we were surprised there is one there, but I think it'll be very popular. Other things, remember that when you go around the lakes, use the smaller roads. Don't stay on the main roads. Go off to the smaller roads, the little windy roads, and it's surprising what you'll come across. Little small rivers, little small becks, nice places, waterfalls. It's amazing what you can see, the views and everything just by moving off the main roads. So it's worth doing it. You know, don't be frightened just to go off, because you'll always get back to a main road eventually. There aren't that many roads to go down, so definitely give that a try. As regards our electric car, as you saw in the first vlog, we charged it up when we arrived, and we didn't have to charge it up till we were ready to come home. And we did quite a lot of miles. But, you know, we went all over. We didn't, once we got there and we knew everything was going to be all right for charging it, we found there was no issues at all. So we charged it the night before we left, and then that got us all the way home, back up to the northeast. So again, that's something to bear in mind if you have got an electric car, that we had no problem using booze. It was more expensive than you would pay anywhere else, but it's a lot cheaper than buying the petrol, so which is the main thing for us. Food, we did take food with us. We really ate in most of the nights. We had one day when we were up at the Coaldale, which I think was in vlog 2, which is in Braithwaite. It's a lovely little pub. Oh, it's a big pub, but they do have rooms and everything, as you saw. The food is lovely, and if you can sit outside, it's a lovely, lovely place to be in the sunshine. It's very friendly. The service is great. It is small inside, but if you're outside, it won't really make any difference. But the menu's nice and big, and it's all made in house, so it's just a lovely place for a drink. Even if you just want to call in for a drink after you've been on your walk, it's just a nice friendly pub just to go to. And finally, with the walks,
obviously you just do what you can. Go for a walk. All the walks we did were easy enough. I'm not fit at all, and they were fine for me. The dog with his bad leg, he managed okay. I'd say barking in the background because I'm talking about him. But you will always find walks for you. All dog friendly. All the places are dog friendly. If you haven't got a dog, it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's plenty of things for you to do. Grasmere was beautiful. Go to the gingerbread shop. I didn't mention on the video, which I should have done, was that's where William Wordsworth is buried. So there's quite a bit of information about William Wordsworth when you're there. We didn't do that when we were there, but there is a lot there. But if you go early on the morning. The garden centre car park's great, but there is another car park next door if you can't get in the garden centre car park too. So yeah, so all in all, a fab trip, lovely little break while we're waiting for our trip to Florida. So we go to Florida early November. We're going for 12 nights. So as soon as we get back, or when I can, I'll try and upload the vlogs just on my vlogs from the lakes. I had a few problems with the transferring the data, so some of the vlogs are not as sharp as they should be, but I've sorted that out now, so I know what I'm doing. I'm new to all this, so please bear with me. But yeah, so next trip is November, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some information from that as well. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. It would be lovely if you could leave me any comments, just and I'll reply to any I get. And if you could and if you want to subscribe, ready for my Florida or our Florida trip, then please do. That would be really nice as well. So hopefully we'll see you quite soon. Bye for now.